Okay, hello. I hope you are well. Welcome to today's class. I'm Pavel, or known as Taj Sandeep Singh as well. Today we're going to do Nabi Kriya for apana and apana. So that's stimulating the navel center, and we're going to be moving the breath so it mixes in the navel center, which initiates afterwards the Kundalini rising. So we're going to do some lovely exercises for the navel to get the energy flowing there, which helps for the stability, for your courage, for endurance. And then we're going to move into exercises which will open the heart center, and then we're going to do some beautiful meditation at the end. I just wanted to share one thing with you. Just last week I was thinking, how can we I'm going to move a little bit here so you can hear me better. How can we use this time we have for this self-isolation the best? Because you can either take the self-isolation and spend all the time in entertainment and just do something, or you can do it very productive. You can be very productive. You can do something creative. You can do some. So I personally started decluttering the house. I'm taking item after item in my house and just talking to the item and saying, if do you bring me joy or not? And I'm just taking the item after item away and just decluttering, because I don't want to have too many things in the house, so I can sort of be more free, if that makes sense. So at the end of today we're going to do a meditation for new beginnings, which is very beautiful. It balances the hemispheres in the brain, and it's really nice. It's a really beautiful meditation. So to start with, I'm going to tune in with the Adi mantra. I'm going to share a screen with you so you can see the Adi mantra. Hopefully you can see it. So we're going to put our hands in a prayer pose. Just rub your palms together. I'm going to join with the Om Namo Gurudev Namo, bowing to the creative self, bowing to the teacher within, followed by Mangala Charan, Ad Gurev Name, Jugad Gurev Name, Sat Gurev Name, Sri Gurudev Name, which will Namo, bowing to the creative self, bowing to the teacher within, followed by Mangala Charan, Ad Gurev Name, Jugad Gurev Name, Sat Gurev Name, Sri Gurudev Name, which will put a protection shield around us. It's like invoking an astral warrior, if you want. So putting your hands together, placing them in your heart center. Really press those thumbs into the sternum. Pressing the left hand to the right hand, balancing the hemispheres. And with each inhale, lengthen up the spine. And exhale, have a nice sigh. Drop down. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, ground. Inhale, bring your focus to the third eye. Exhale fully, empty the lungs completely. And inhale to begin. Angurev Namah, Jugangurev Namah, Satgurev Namah, Sri Gurudeve Namah. Angurev Namah, Jugangurev Namah, Satgurev Namah, Sri Gurudeve Namah. Angurev Namah, Jugangurev Namah, Satgurev Namah, Sri Gurudeve Namah. Inhale. Hold this breath. Apply root lock. Squeeze on the pelvic muscles. Pull the navel towards the spine. Hold this breath. Squeeze the palms more together. And exhale. Stop sharing the screen. Lovely. Just one thing before we start. I want you to experience the open when you open the neck. This very important thing. What I've learned in the last workshop I've been. Just take a deep inhale. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Now apply the root lock. Squeeze on the pelvic floor, lower abs. Navel goes in. Squeeze it all together. Now hold the breath in the chest, so you have the throat open as if you are about to speak. Yeah, and exhale, and do it again. Inhale up, hold the breath in the chest, squeeze the root lock, and keep the throat open so the vocal cords don't close. So then when you exhale, you shouldn't hear any pop. Yeah, you smoothly exhale and exhale out. Yeah, that's the neck lock. The neck lock doesn't mean you sort of close the neck, so you don't build the pressure in the head. Yeah, the neck lock means the spine is nice and open, the throat is open, so the energy can flow all the way up to the crown. So that's the neck lock. So we're gonna do some warm-ups to start with, going off your bolsters if you have one, doing some front life nerve stretch. So stretching your legs in the front and inhale up as high as you can. Pull your toes towards you and going down. If you can, grab your fingers, grab your big toes with the index finger and middle finger. Lengthen up the spine and then exhale, going down. Inhale up and exhale down. And just continue with this motion, trying to keep your back straight as possible and just go up and down, stretching the spine. And if you press your thumbs into the big toenail, you will activate the pituitary gland. So that will boost your intuition, your clarity. So really press the thumbs into the big toenail and inhaling up, exhaling down. Just create nice steady pace, going up and down. Focus on the lower back, so you're aiming to have the chest on the thighs. Yeah, so the head comes the last. If you can't quite grab your toes, it's absolutely fine. Just grab wherever you can grab. Grab on your ankles, on your knees, or you can grab something around your toes, your feet, and you can pull on that. You can use a sock to pull around and then just go up and down. Just warming up the spine. Up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. For the last 20 seconds, speeding up a little bit, going a little bit more into it, just feeling into the back. That's very good, keep it going. And inhale up, stretch the spine, apply root lock, apply the neck lock, keep the chest open. And exhale. And just let everything flop, go down. Few breaths here. And then going up. I'm gonna just sit and grabbing one foot. Just gonna demonstrate, hopefully you can see it. So one foot comes in the elbow, as if you are having a baby. And the other leg, the other arm goes under the knee. So you sort of, as if you are holding a baby and setting it to sleep. Just going left and right, opening the hip. Yeah, so going left and right. If you can't go all the way around, just grab however you can grab it. It's absolutely fine. Just going left and right. And up and down. You should feel the hip opening at the back. And go in circles. Good. You can place the foot literally in the elbow inside, and then it becomes really stable. Yeah, that's good. And the other way around. Good. And trying to call somebody. Hello. Maybe not. Maybe you have a hands free. Okay. And shake. And the other leg, doing the same. Just opening with movement. To the left, to the right. And up and down. And some circles. In one direction. And the other direction, going a little bit more up. Always going up. It's a little bit painful, at least for me. Just go as it goes. Opening the hip. Lovely. And try to call somebody again. Hello. Okay, good. And let's sit in the easy pose. So just to demonstrate the easy pose, we're going to use it later. Tucking one heel into the perineum. Second heel comes in the line with the perineum. So you create a line with those two heels. Yeah. So for sitting comfortably, you need to have your hips higher than your knees. Yeah, if you don't have your hips higher than your knees, a long-term sitting will be quite uncomfortable for you. So put some pillow under your buttocks, or put something, so you can elevate yourself a little bit. So doing a spinal flex, grab on your shins, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhale forward, flex the spine forward, exhale back. So really using the hands to pull forward and exhale back, flexing the spine back. Yeah, the head should stay level, so the head is always in the neck lock. Once you get it, you can close your eyes and just focus on the breath and focus on the spine. You can mentally vibrate Sat as you inhale, Nam as you exhale. Yogi Bhajan was teaching that the flexibility of the spine is one of the key requirements or key things to have a long life. So this is what you're doing at the moment. Let's have a nice flexible spine. Just make sure the chin doesn't flip around, yeah. So you don't do this. Just sort of keeping the chin level and speeding up towards the end. That's it. Keep it going for the last few seconds. And inhale to the center. Hold the breath. Apply the root lock. Keep the throat open. And exhale. And just meditate for a moment and focus on the spine. Good. We're going to do some shoulder warm-ups. So doing a cross. So you can swap the hands. Which one goes up? So you're drawing the elbows back. And the other way around. And then you can do 2 of these and going up, and 2 of those and go up again. And nicely opening the shoulders with breathing. Always inhale as the hands goes up and as the hands cross. And inhale up. Stretch as high as you can. And then slowly going around, combing the aura, going down and ground. And putting your hands on the shoulders, fingers in the front. And lift up your elbows and relax the shoulders. So your shoulders are relaxed. So tucking the chin in, spine nice and straight, neck lock, inhale to the left, exhale to the right, spinal twist. That's it, keep it going. So you should feel the stretch at the very bottom of the spine. Make sure that the neck is tucked in, so the head follows the stretch. It's very good. Lift up your elbows a little bit and relax the shoulders. Yes, that's it. That's perfect. And as the spine warms up, you will realize you can go a little bit more into the twist. So you can go tiny bit more to the left, tiny bit more to the right. That's very good. Like a windmill. And inhale to the center. Again, hold the breath, apply the root lock, squeeze on all the muscles at the bottom of the spine. And exhale. Just shoulders rotation backwards a few times. And forwards. Just to make some space. A couple more times back to reset the spine. And tucking your chin down and doing some half neck rolls, just copying the collarbone, inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. And if your neck feels ready, you can go all the way around, but just take it very easy. Focus on the spots which there might be some tension somewhere. Just focus on those and take it nice and easy. Long deep breathing. Just breathe into the neck and try to relax the neck with the breath. Especially if you find any tension, just slow down in that point and use the breath, use the exhale to relax. And making one more time around, and then when your chin reaches the chest, changing the direction and rotating the other way. Or you can stay with the half circles depending how you feel today. It's very good. Okay, 2 or 3 more times around. Have a nice beautiful breath for the last couple of rounds. And when your chin reaches the chest, take a deep inhale into the center. Hold this breath, apply root lock, squeeze on the root lock. And exhale. Lovely. I'm going to move into the Kriya. So the Kriya for today is a Nabi Kriya for prana and apana. So we're going to be mixing the prana and apana around the navel center, which will help the Kundalini energy to rise through the spine, through the Shushmuna. So the first one is a live nerve stretch with a variation. So you're sitting on the right leg. Sit with the right leg straight out. So the right leg is straight out, and the left leg is tucked into. I'm going to go forward, is tucked into the inner thigh, like so. Yeah, so you can see it. Yeah, so the right leg is straight out. And then reach up as high as you can. And then going down, grabbing onto your big toe with both hands, and then stretch up. Apply pressure into the big toenail, squeeze into the big toenail, and in this position begin the breath of fire. Keep it going. So breath of fire, if you can, couple of exhales through the nose, pumping the navel inwards. So you should feel the navel go in as you exhale. Yeah, keep steady rhythm, feel the navel going in. So you're aiming for a couple of exhales per 1 second. If it's too much for you to start with, go as fast as your body allow, and deeply focus onto the big toenail. Press the thumbs into the toenail. This will activate the pituitary gland. The first exercise opens the lungs, balances the polarity of the aura, and stimulates the pituitary gland, so you stimulate the hormonal release in your whole body. It's very good. Make sure the neck and the spine is very nice and long, so you prolong the neck. And you prolong the neck, the spine is nice and straight, the neck is tucked in, and just pressing into the big toenail with the breath of fire. Last 10 seconds, you're nearly there. Pump the navel a little bit more. Press into the big toenail. And inhale. Hold this breath, apply root lock. Make the spine nice and straight, neck lock in place. And exhale and relax, and swapping the legs. So now left leg stretched out. Pull the toes towards you. Place the right foot in the inner thigh. Stretch up as high as you can. And then going down. Grabbing your big toe. Stretch up the spine. Place the neck lock. Make sure the spine is nice and straight. Press into the big toenail and begin breath of fire. It's very good, just maintain steady rhythm, pumping the navel in. You should feel you're moving the energy from the navel, you're moving the prana in all your body. You should feel how the navel pumps, you should feel how it circulates the prana in all the body. So quite forceful exhale. That's it, you're doing really well. Just nice long straight spine. Focus on pumping the navel. Really pressing into the big toenail. That activates the pituitary gland, so you have the full circuit in place. Really beautifully open the lungs with powerful exhale. Just focus on the exhale. The inhale comes naturally. And inhale. Hold this breath, apply root lock, squeeze on the muscles at the bottom of the spine. And exhale. And relax. Just going to easy pose. Put your hands in a Gyan Mudra. Thumb and index finger pressed together. The other finger straight. Arms nice and straight. Spine straight. Chest out. Chin in. And just allow the body to integrate. You can focus on the third eye point and the pituitary gland. And coming down, laying on your back. The next exercise is quite funny. I really like it. So we're going to do it the full time. So laying on your back, arms by the side of your body, and then simply putting your feet up and start kicking your buttocks. So you inhale. You're inhaling as the foot goes up. And exhale down. So if you do it fast, the breath is quite fast as well. Yeah. So when you're inhaling as the foot goes up, exhaling as the foot goes into your buttocks. For me, it made it easier to focus on the exhale as you kick the buttocks. And just kick your buttocks nicely. This really aids the digestion. So you're balancing your digestion system, your bowels. Good. Just make nice and steady rhythm. Then continue kicking your own buttocks. Your hands are by the side of the body. good, keep it going. Focus on the breath. Exhale as you kick the buttocks, inhale as the foot goes up. Last 30 seconds. You can speed up a little bit if you wish, or you can keep the pace as it is. It's up to you. You're good. Last 10 seconds. And inhale, draw your knees to your buttocks. Apply root lock. And exhale, and just relax. Lay down on your back. Palms facing upwards. And just have a few breaths on your back. Regulate the breath. The next exercise, we're going to really activate the navel. It's a leg pistoning, so you keep laying on your back, and we will raise one leg about 18 inches up. I'm just going to demonstrate, you can have a look. So one goes 18 degrees up, and then you simply swap legs. So you're doing like a leg pistoning. Powerful breath. Yeah, so extending fully the leg out and then coming back. Very good. Arms are by the side of the body. Really pressing the lower back down. Very good, keep it going, you're doing well. If it's too easy, you go in a little bit too high or a little bit too low. Just make sure the leg is nice and straight before you pull it back. Yeah, that's it. Drawing the knee towards your chest and then back. So really activating the navel. That's it. Yeah, so some of you are doing sort of like a bicycle. Make sure you extend the leg completely out and then draw it back. Yeah, so it's more like drawing the knee towards your chest. That's very good. It's only 18 inches up, so some of you have a little bit too high. Just go a little bit lower. It will get harder, I know. Keep it going, you're nearly there. Last 40 seconds. Nice big breath. Keep going. This will activate the navel, your point of balance. This will add you courage. It will aid you with your speech, your self-expression. Strong navel is very important. 15 seconds. Make the most out of it. Only 18 inches up. Only 18, not higher. Very good. And inhale, both feet up. hold them up, exhale and relax. And relax, just lay on your back, regulate the breath. The last exercise, I aids the digestion. It's very good for digestion as well. Lovely. And in your own time, if you roll and lay onto your stomach, lie on your stomach. So to start with, simply lay down on your stomach and relax. Have few breaths on the stomach. You can put the head on the side. Have few breaths there. And then start sliding your hands to the level of your shoulders, as if you were going to cobra, but we're not going to do cobra, we're going to do a front platform. So your hands are by the side of the shoulders, and then we're going to lift up. So you need to make sure for this one that your core is very intact, yeah? It needs to be very, very, very strong for this one. Pull in the root lock, protect your lower back. So if you observe, I'm gonna demonstrate. So you're going up, and then you're sort of planking, and your toes are pointing downwards. And in this position, you begin breath of fire. Yeah, so set yourself up, and then going up, nice and strong, and breath of fire. That's very good. Yeah, make sure you are very nice in the line so the lower back doesn't collapse. It needs to be very straight. And then your neck is in the neck lock. Pull the neck lock in, and just go with the breath of fire. Yeah, just an adjustment for some of you. Some of you have the toes, tucked toes. The toes are not tucked in. The toes are like flat on the ground. Yeah, so it goes like so. So your soles of the feet are facing up. Yes, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, nice and strong. Go with the breath of fire, advanced planking. It's really good. Make sure the core is nice and strong. You're holding the tension with your lower back, your core, and then pumping the navel on the exhale. That's it. You're doing really well. If you need to go down for a moment, go down and then go back on. But you seem to be doing really well. Just make sure the chin is nicely tucked in. Last 20 seconds in this one. Make it count. Go up. And inhale, hold, apply root lock, and exhale, going down, and just rest on your stomach again. Well done, awesome. Just rest on your stomach, have some deep breaths in, catch your breath. And in your own time, when you feel ready, turning back and laying on your backs again. We're going to do my favorite pose, which is a stretch pose. If you know stretch pose, you're already smiling. If you don't know stretch pose, you'll be smiling very soon. So, laying on your back, I'm going to demonstrate. So you lay on your back, you really pull. It's important, very important to keep the core very straight for this one, really intact again. So you lift your feet about 6 inches up, and your hands are going above the thighs, and your head goes up as well. So it goes like this. So you lay down, straight up, pointing the toes, going up like so. So you're looking at your toes. I'm going to go a little bit different angle so you can see me better. Yeah, so the feet go up and you put them about 6 inches above the ground, pointing the toes. We're going to do only short one here. So when you're in the position, take a deep inhale. Hold for a moment. Then going down. And then up again. Hold. Go down, relax. And once more, inhale up. Strong. And go down and relax. This exercise activates the navel, sets the navel, aids digestion as well. And it's not for 3 minutes as you would hope for. Okay, last we're going to move to the heart opening exercises. So if you have your bolster, you can put it down, sitting nicely in an easy pose. So for the first one, you're going to be sitting nice and straight, open the chest beautifully, and then put your hands forward, fingers facing forward, and then making a V shape of your arms nice and straight, parallel to the ground. Just close your eyes and have few deep breaths in this position. Just make sure the neck is in place, spine is nice and straight. A few very deep breaths. That's very good. It's about 60-degree angle your arms. Now we're going to do exercise that will increase your power. So make fists out of your hands and then going slowly towards your chest. Slowly, 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 very, very slowly. Make the tension, make your fists very tense, make everything very tense. And when you touch the chest, you puff out and going up. Inhale. Make fists and do it again. Go slowly, make tension, bring it toward your chest very slowly. Feel very strong, feel very powerful. Going slowly, making really big tension as you're reaching, and then inhale again. Again, last time, make fists and then going really slowly towards your chest. Very, very slowly. Make your fist tense, arm tense, core tense, face tense. Everything is very tense. Make it very strong. And boom. And then spread your fingers out again in 60 degrees and have few breaths here again. Just feel powerful. Feel very strong. Make your arms very tense, fingers stretched out, long deep breathing in this position. Draw the energy towards your heart. You're taking the energy that we built in the first exercises now in action, and you're drawing it into your heart. Take one more deep breath and breathe out, and then very slowly start bringing your hands towards each other and keep a little gap in between the hands. Look into this gap and meditate on the energy flow between your hands. In this exercise, you're increasing the prana flow through your hands, therefore you're increasing your healing abilities. Breathe long and deep. And you're staring at the gap between your hands. So your fingers are pointing upwards, as if you were just about to do prayer pose, but there is a gap in between. Feel the energy flowing in between the hands. Deepen the breath. Take one or two more deep breaths, and when you're ready, connect the hands into the prayer pose. Tuck your thumbs into the sternum, close your eyes and meditate on the brow point. Meditate on the third eye. Continue long deep breathing. Feel very centered. Make sure the spine is nice and straight. Chest open, neck and neck lock. And focus on the brow point. Focus on the third eye. Roll your eyes inwards and upwards. Keep focus on the brow point. Feel very centered. Keeping the hands in this position at the heart center, bend forward from the waist and bring the forehead on the floor. So you're relaxing in this position, you're slowly going down. So you're relaxing on the floor, forehead on the floor if you can. If you can't, just imagine you're there. You will get the effect as well. Ideally, you're pressing the hands into the sternum in the prayer pose and your head is resting on the floor. And just relax in this position for a minute. This last exercise brings both mental and physical balance and opens the heart center. Just pressing the left and the right palm in the prayer pose balances the left and the right hemisphere. A few more big breaths here. And then slowly going up. Take a nice deep breath in. Apply root lock. Squeeze on the root lock. Draw the energy up the spine. And relax and meditate in easy pose. Arms nice and straight out. Hands in Gyan Mudra, or you can leave it in the prayer pose if you wish and meditate for a few moments. So meditate on your internal balance, on your physical, mental balance. Feel very centered in the heart. Feel very aligned. You're aligning yourself at the center of the heart. And then in your own time, laying on your back and setting yourself up for relaxation. So you can lay down. I would recommend not using any pillow under your neck so the energy can flow. Cover yourself up with a blanket if you wish. If your dog is not sitting on it. Just lay down. Some beautiful deep breaths and relax. And with each breath, sink a little bit deeper, relaxing the muscles. Place your palms facing upwards to receive energy and relax. gently bring yourself back to your physical body. Have some few beautiful deep breaths. And gently waking up. You can start moving your fingers and toes, making little movements. Have a beautiful stretch over your head in any direction you like. Stretch out. You can draw your knees towards your chest and give it a good hug. Just rocking side to side. You can drop the knees to one side to stretch the lower back, or you can do a cat stretch if you like. Cat stretch is one leg straight out and the other leg, the knee across, so it really opens the lower back. A few breaths on each side and then changing the other side. Time, bringing yourself back up into an easy pose. We're going to do this meditation. It's called a meditation for new beginnings. So I would like to invite you to think about what could you make new in your life? What could you create? What could you let go of? So you can make space for something new. So the mudra is the meditation is sitting nice and straight. So the chin is tucked in a neck lock, as you know, and then the mudra is your fingers will be touching. So all the 10 fingers are touching, and you place the mudra about in front of the heart center, or between the heart center and the solar plexus, sort of quite nice, relaxed. The elbows are tucked in, and you create a pressure in between the fingers, so your fingers are going a little bit white. Yeah, so there's a pressure in between the fingers. And then you close your eyes, focus on the tip of the nose, and we're going to inhale through the nose, take a deep inhale through the nose. We're going to have 8 strokes exhale through the rounded lips. So you round your lips and 8 times exhale. Inhale through the nose, and exhaling through the mouth, 8 equal strokes through the rounded lips. Inhale again, and 8 equal strokes through the rounded lips. Continue in this pattern, inhaling through the nose, and then 8 equal strokes with exhaling, as if you were about to kiss somebody. That's the exhale. So the inhale is nice and smooth and deep. And then the exhale is quite short, it's quite rapid. And on each exhale you pump the navel slightly. So on each exhale you pull in the navel slightly. So keep the body straight, keep the shoulders relaxed, keep the chin tucked in so the spine is nice and straight. Then keep inhaling through the nose, nice long deep inhale through the nose, and 8 strokes exhaling through the mouth, rounded lips. So manage to get exhale so you have the breath even for the 8th exhale, so you're equalizing the breath. Keep the body straight, keep the fingers touching, and keep focus on the tip of the nose with your eyes closed. This meditation uses the mudra, the 10 points that correlates to the zones in the brain and 2 hemispheres. The equal pressure causes the sort of a communication and coordination between the 2 sides. The deep inhale will give you endurance and calmness, and the exhale through the mouth strengthens the parasympathetic nervous system, and this calms your reaction to stress. The strokes of exhale stimulate the pituitary gland to optimize your clarity, your intuition, and your decision-making capacities. This meditation resolves many inner conflicts, especially when the conflict arises from competition between different levels of your functioning. For example, spiritual versus mental versus physical versus the survival needs. Good. Keep the focus on the tip of the nose. Make sure the fingers are nicely pressing in front of the heart center. Nice, smooth, long, deep inhale through the nose. And then 8 strokes through the mouth as you exhale. Let's do 2 more times around. Nice long deep inhale. Do 2 more times around. And when you have, you inhale, hold the breath, apply root lock, squeeze the fingers together, focus on the tip of the nose. Exhale, keep the mudra, exhale, empty the lungs completely. Squeeze on the root lock. Inhale. Raise your hands above the head and shake your hands. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your hands. A little bit more. Shake them up. And going down. And meditate and enjoy the effects of the meditation. Feel the pituitary activated. feel energized. And in your own time, bringing your hands back to the prayer pose. Just feel the difference between how you put this prayer pose when we started and how it feels now. Feel aligned, feel centered, feel open. We're going to sing a blessing song. If you know the words, join in. If you don't know, we're going to sing it twice. And then we're going to finish up with 3 long satnams. Satnam means truth is my identity. So we give gratitude for the class and for everything we have. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Inhale. Inhale and draw your hands above the crown, stretch out. Exhale, press the hands together, exhale through the crown, sending peace to all. Through the third eye, light to all. Through the throat, truth to all. Through the heart, love and compassion to all. Through the navel center, courage and balance to all. Through the second chakra, creativity to all. And through the root, security to all. Bowing the head on the floor and thanks for the teaching. Give gratitude for everything we have. Thank you, Satnam. I hope you enjoyed the class. I would recommend, if you like the meditation, you can do it for 40 days. I have a comment about this. If you have the opportunity, practice it for 40 days and it will break all habits and clear subconscious to allow for new beginnings. So if you have something you would like to focus on to get some new beginnings in place, you can do this simple meditation. You can do it for 3 minutes, for 5 minutes, for 7 minutes, for 11 minutes if you wish, and it's very simple and will make a big difference in your life. Thank you. If you want, you can subscribe my YouTube channel if you're watching on the recorded version. Otherwise, I'll see you next week. I'm taking contributions on a PayPal, which you'll find in the link down under the video or in the chat here. I'm taking suggested contribution is £5, but if you don't have 5, just contribute any amount, or can contribute more as well if you want. Thank you. Satnam.